Makeup Fiends, and welcome to day 4 of Sizzling September. So I am alone in the house. I've hung washing out. Oh, it's a bit bright, but you can see it. And I'm going to do some housework now. I have done this eye look. I didn't tape it. I wish I had now because it's actually turned out really nicely. So this is another inspired look. I'm not going to tell you the YouTuber's name. But that is what it looks like. It's quite a colourful look, but you will see on Friday who this one is inspired by. And it's not always inspired by the person's makeup or anything like that. Sometimes it's the person's name or the person's personality or just a look that I think would look great on them. So it's just kind of an inspired look. So I'm pretty excited. I really like this look. I think it turned out a lot better than I thought it would. And I thought I was just going to use a couple of colours. Because I am, now that I'm doing this every day, experimenting a lot more. So even if you don't make videos or anything like that, or you don't really particularly want to share your everyday makeup, I think it's a fantastic thing to take a photo of your eye makeup every day. And I just think that it's made me so much more adventurous. Like today I've got Illamasqua eyeshadows on and I haven't used them for quite a while because they just tend to sit in the drawer, and I thought, no, right, I'm going to wear those colours today. So I think it's definitely making me reach more for different colours, try new things and different things. I did start with just that, then I added something else, then I added some pencils, so it's got quite a lot going on in this look, but I really like how it's turned out. But yeah, so now I'm going to take you in the kitchen and I'm going to show you the cheesecake. Now I'm not allowed to cut it till tonight until Alec comes home, so but I do want to share it with you because it looks amazing. So we took it out of the ring. Oh, don't drop the cheesecake. And this is what it looks like. So it's nice and thick and it's yummy. I'm really excited. So yeah, that is our cheesecake. It's set beautifully, and that's the wine glass one, and as you can see it just sets just totally. So I'm probably gonna have that later on, but I also want a slice of cheesecake because it looks so lovely. So Alec took me out last night for a walk with the dogs. I did a 30-minute dog walk and then I came home and did 20 minutes on the treadmill. And look what happened to my shoes. He insisted that this field was fine. It's going to be fine. I said, no, I bet it gets messy. And I'm going to get muddy, and I don't, I'm not being a girl about it or anything, but I haven't had these shoes very long. They were only £3, but, and look, mud. I blame Mr. Piercy for that. So I've just washed these. The stain didn't come out, but to be fair, I generally just use them for bodding about, so I'll take him 20 up to school. Ooh, very sunny. Going on the treadmill, going to Zumba. Although I haven't worn these, sorry. I haven't worn these for Zumba yet. Oh, here's Millie. Hi Millie. I haven't worn them for Zumba yet, but I do wear them on the treadmill and to take the dogs out, so I guess it's okay. But I was like, you told me this field wasn't messy. And Millie was a good girl, weren't you, Millie? Oh, she's a mummy's baby. Ew. Yeah. So I'm just going to put you down for just a second. That's that. So I'm not actually really going anywhere today, so I've put this makeup on and I'm not really going anywhere, but I've got BB cream and a little bit of foundation on, not too much, but I do have to go and get Tony later on in the day from school, because Alec's not here and he's at work. Gonna have to walk there, which is really good anyway, because it's a good 25-minute walk there, so I probably go the long way around, take the dogs, go the long way around, and that's around a 45-minute walk there, and then we walk back the shorter way, which is 30 minutes, and then because I'll be warmed up, I'll probably go on the treadmill when I get back and do maybe another 10 or 20 minutes, like harder, like faster on the treadmill. We'll see. Yeah, so I don't know, I'm enjoying the exercise, but I'm really concerned I'm not going to get into the dress, and I am actually considering getting it laced up at the back, because that will take a little pressure off me. I'm about 1.5 inches off getting it on, and that was trying it a fortnight ago, and I have lost weight, so just have to keep on being really good, and You know, it's not easy. I'm not going to say it is, because although I am very dedicated to it and I'm actually finding it fairly easy at present, that's because I have a massive goal to work towards, and I think that is just my main focus. But I don't feel like, even though I've cut my portion size down and I'm not eating all the sweet things I want, I don't feel like deprived or anything. I did have some little chocolate Kinder bars last week because it was time of the month, and I just feel like I do have a sweet tooth around that time of the month and I do need something. So you've got to indulge yourself a little bit. I know you're on a diet, but you only get one life, so you've got to live it, and that's how I kind of feel about it. But I've got to get into that dress. Anyway, update on wedding. So, as you know, we have booked the venue, we've booked the registrar. My mum and dad are doing the buffet at their house, so that's the catering done. And let's see, we're using my dad's car. My dad's taken photographs, so we don't have to pay for that, which is really cool. And he's got a decent enough camera. They do take really nice photographs, and that's fine. I've got my dress. I won Tony's dress on eBay, so that's got to come through and then see if that's okay. I've got my shoes, my tiaras, Tony's accessory. I'm wearing my mum's jewellery, which is my something borrowed. I've got my something blue. I've done the invitations and I've got to do the insides of them, and I'm going to do that tonight and get them off tomorrow. And my cousin is arranging flowers, so flowers and buttonholes and are all organised now. My cousin Lauren, she actually works in a flower shop, so she's able to go to the flower market on the morning and pick up flowers for the bouquets, and she's going to make the bouquets. And so we're getting buttonholes and bouquets from her, and that's a gift from my cousin, who I think of as more of my sister, to be honest. We're incredibly close recently. So flowers sorted. I don't think there's much else to do. I've got some candles to buy. Alex got to get a tie to match the bridesmaid's dress. My mum's going to get Tony's shoes and anything else that she needs, but probably just shoes, to be fair, and she's paying for the dress. So, and they're going to get the cake as well. My next door neighbour has a balloon sort of business. She does venues, she does like all the seats, she does the seat covers, the tables, balloons, backdrops, everything. So she's going to do balloons for me. I'm not exactly sure what we're going to have, but I fancy the bride and groom balloons. I think they're really cute, so I think she's going to sort those out for me. So I need to actually get in touch with her about that and make sure that's okay. So that's the balloons. And I really feel like that's everything sorted. Oh, I've got confetti to get, which I'm going to get next week because I've seen some, and I've got to go and ask the venue if they're okay with it. It's like the biodegradable paper sort of confetti, and I'm going to get 3 boxes of that because although they're not young children, like one's 17 and then 2 are 12, one's 13 and one's 12. I think it's nice for the younger ones to have some confetti to throw, and plus it makes nice photographs. So I'm probably going to get a couple of boxes of confetti for them. Is there anything else I'm forgetting, is what I'm saying. I mean, I think we've got everything covered, but if you can think of anything that stands out as you like, oh no, you haven't thought about that, or maybe I just haven't mentioned it. I am getting my hair coloured the night before, so that's sorted. I'm curling my own hair on the day because I'm going to wear it fairly curly. It is curly as it is, but I want it more defined. Like at the back, it's more wavy because it's heavy. So I want to curl it on the day, and I'm going to curl Tony's hair. And I'm doing my own makeup, and I need to practice that. I've got my nails sorted. Yeah, I think we're pretty much sorted, so I'm really, really pleased because it's 6 weeks to go. I need to lose more weight, obviously, but hopefully that's going to happen for me. I am thinking about just getting the dress laced up at the back because I just think it'll be pretty as well. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Going to give it another couple of weeks and try the dress on again. I do feel like my hips and my legs are a lot more toned, and I know that will take a little bit of, inchage off in itself. So that's it for now, because this housework is not going to do itself, and I'm just looking at the clock there because it is now 10 to 1. And I have to leave the house at around 20 past 2, so I'm probably just going to tackle this room and the dining room. I want it really lovely and clean and sparkly because Elaine of Elaine 12 Jones is coming on Monday, and I want my house to look semi-presentable. Unfortunately, there is some clutter lying around because when Alec left the pub, he actually brought a lot of stuff home. He had a huge room full of stuff there. We got rid of a lot of it threw some away, gave some away, but some of that has come into the house. So we do have stuff lying around that we need to get sorted, but hopefully that's going to happen. We're going to fit a toilet seat in case Elaine needs to go for a tinkle, because she doesn't want to sit on a cold ceramic seat. I think you met Alfred. Yes. I don't know why I'm introducing him, but he came from the pub. I've always wanted a hat stand. Is that sad? Is that sad that I always wanted a hat stand? I'm quite an old-fashioned person with the furniture. I mean, when Elaine comes, Elaine, I hope you like my house. There's a lot of clutter. There's lots of photographs. There's lots of little trinket type things, and I hope you don't think. I wonder if you can see me there. I don't know. I hope you don't think I'm totally mad and think, oh my god, there's too much stuff. Just quite a sentimental person, really. But it is neat and it's tidy and it's clean. I have 3 dogs, so I do hoover regularly. I don't know why I'm telling everybody this now. I think I'm just waffling. What a surprise! So that's it. I definitely have to get on. I have to crack on with do some cleaning. And yes, so I'll see you later on the dog walk. Bye. So I thought I'd keep you a little updated with what's going on. Polished and dusted in here. Doesn't look any different. And I've hoovered and I've cleaned the inside of the windows. So I moved in here and then, yeah, I got stopped. I decided to do something that I've been meaning to do for a while, creatively. Look at this pile of feathers. So I don't know if I've shown it in a video before. I've got this table and it had a picture of a bird made out of bird feathers on top. I was getting a bit sick of it. So I used this old paper and I've actually covered the top in paper now. Now it's actually under a piece of glass because that's how it came. So I had to unscrew all of the corner pieces and then take those off, take the glass off and clean both sides thoroughly and remove all of the glued down feathers. So I've done that. I've just spent half an hour doing that, and then I picked my paper to put on top. I absolutely love this. It's a recreation of the Daily Mirror. I'm quite obsessed with the Kennedys, well particularly JFK and the assassination and everything. Sorry, I'm rattling the bag. Just because I love Marilyn, and that kind of comes from there. And I actually got the paper from this. I got this in one of the cheap book shops, and it's historical headlines. And I got it, and Alec was like, well, what are you going to do with that? And I said, I'm going to do something creative with it. And I've had it for ages, to be honest. But it's got one about the Titanic, VE Day, Man on the Moon, the Sunday Mirror, which is Golden Boys, which I think is that when we won the World Cup? Yes. And then this one, which is a news chronicle, and this is about Everest being climbed. So I decided just to use that one particular paper because I love Kennedy so much, but I'm also very interested in the Titanic. So I probably will use these other pieces at some point in other creative things, and I just think they're really great. They cost me $2.99 for that box of papers, and like I say, I will use the others, but I absolutely love the table. And I'm now going to paint the legs. The legs look okay, they're this dark wood, but I'm going to paint them like a cream colour, which is exactly the same colour as the paper, which has like an aged effect to it. And I think that will look really great. So I want to do that. I'm going to try and find the paint and get it out. This also needs painting. This is an authentic 70s trolley. Like a, I don't know, drinks trolley. You put your bottles underneath and so they don't fall over. They're in these little squares. So yeah, so I want to paint this up as well because I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I love old things. Hence why I love Alec. And I can say that because he's not here. So I'm going to tidy this big feathery mess up that Harry has decided to stand right in the middle of. Harry. And then it'll be dog walking time. So see you for so here we are, just on our way to collect Tony from school. Not going the long way because I got a bit carried away with my DIY project. I'll show you that when I get back. I've done one coat on the legs. It's looking great. I love it. So now we're just walking down to Tony. So we're going to go the shorter way. I'm going to do a brisk walk. So it's basically 25 minutes like on the treadmill. Be about 25 to 30 minutes back. Go a bit slower when I'm with Tony. So sorry about that. Harry, I haven't got time. So it'll take a bit longer to walk back because Tony doesn't like to run back. She doesn't like to go really at my pace. So and she'll have lots to talk about. So I'll show you the table when we get back. Quite excited. I think it's turning out quite nicely. I like the look of the paint on it. It will need a second coat, which I thought it might do. It's very dark wood. But yeah, so Harry, here we are. Got all three of them. I must be mad. I usually only bring two of them, but well, it'll be okay. We'll go and see what Tony's been up to today. It is now 6:10. I've had my tea. I actually put out a bowl of some chicken and rice and veg in curry sauce, but I didn't eat it all. I only had half, and then I ate half of the wine glass of lemon curd cheesecake dessert. Not really feeling overly hungry, to be honest, so that's pretty good. I didn't go on the treadmill, but I did do 25 minutes of very intense fast walking, and then I did about 35 minutes of just a steady pace type walking. So I thought, well, that's okay, because I've done I've done an hour there of walking, so I'm happy with that. I did come back and get carried away with painting, which I want to show you. So earlier I showed you the trolley, which is now being painted this lovely, it's sort of a bone colour. It's not white, it's not cream. I took 2 coats and it's still a bit damp. Now you can see it's a little bit unfinished on these little I don't know what they are. They're like little, what are they? I hate it when you're filming and you can't remember what it is, but they're like little sticks, let's put it that way. And I've actually got this paint to go in there. So this is called Tuscan Olive, and I'm just going to paint those bits in there, but I need a small brush, so I'm just going to go and pick up a little paintbrush tomorrow, sort of like an artist's paintbrush, because it's quite a small area, and I'm going to do green in those parts. So at least I've made a start, because I've been meaning to do it forever. So the table has had 2 coats on the legs, so I'm going to lift it down and take off. I am so kicking myself that I didn't take a picture of this earlier, because this is a brand new table. It's unbelievable. So it had dark wood legs, as you saw before, and I've painted them the same bone colour as this, and they look lovely. It took 2 coats to get a decent coverage, which is okay. And then on top it was basically very old fashioned. It had a bird, and it was all made out of feathers. The whole picture was feathers. And now I've got this newspaper under there, and I just think I love it. It looks really modern and really cool, and yeah, I've personalised it in a way because this is something that I love, and I think that if you were to sell that, you'd probably get a fair bit for it, because people might be quite interested. It's quite unique. So I've had quite a creative day, so I'm going to go in now, and I've polished in the front room, I've dusted and hoovered and done the inside of the window and the inside of the door. So that's basically done in there. I just want to spray the carpets probably. And then the dining room, I've got work to do. I've got to dust everything, I've got to hoover, I want to move some stuff around. So I'm going to do that now, and hopefully it'll take about 50 minutes, an hour to get those things done. Then I've got a massive pile of clothes here. I'm so disgusted with myself that you saw that in the video the other day. We've basically been doing an absolute load of washing in the last couple of days. So that's like all the towels, the dog's towels, all the rugs, a bunch of sheets, just absolutely everything. So, oh, there's the phone. Right, sorry about that. That was just Alec ringing. So we're going to have a slice of cheesecake and cup of tea when he comes in. So I'll definitely film the cutting of the cheesecake, and you can see how it's set beautifully. And yeah, I'm saying yeah a lot. I don't really know why. Harry's snoring. I think after an hour's walk, Harry is just absolutely wiped. There he is down there. Don't know if you can hear that. So I'm going to try and find a little brush now, because I'm really wanting to paint the sides of this cabinet, this trolley, because I'm really excited to see it finished. So I'm going to go and hunt that brush out, see if I can find it, and keep watching. What I did want to quickly share with you is this came in the post today. This is the new Sleek palette that's out, and it's called Snapshots, and I loved the colours in this. I think they're really pretty. Oh, it's going to be a problem for me to open it. So these are the colours. I really love these colours at the top, because I'm going to do some bright looks. I do like my bright colours at the moment, and I love that bright orange and that bright pink. But I was really attracted to these teal colours and that beautiful lilac. I'll turn away from the light a bit more. Sorry. So that's them. And then you've got some brownie colours. I'm not so sure about those. I think once I've had a chance to maybe swatch them, probably feel better about them. But I love the green and the white and the aqua colour there on the end. I think this one is putting me off slightly, but I think it's actually going to be, oh, it's actually quite nice. It's quite peachy. That's it there. So that's just one of the colours. I'll swatch this colour because I love the look of that colour. They're actually quite pigmented. I'm really pleased with them. This is a nice colour, this one. That's not super pigmented, but it is a nice colour. That pink looks nice. So I think that's really nice, and it's only my second sleek palette, but I do intend to probably get more in the future. I didn't like the way they had the waffle pattern on the top, so I'm glad that they don't have that on anymore. But I do like this look, and I'm just having a little bit of a look at some of these names. I don't have my glasses on now, so Purple Haze, Sunset. Well, that's all the names, so I will keep that possibly for a short time. I'll have a little look at what they're called, but I just thought I'd quickly share that with you because that came today. I got 20% off because they've got a new website. I don't know if they're still doing that, but their website's been redesigned, and so there's 20% off everything. So it just kind of compensated for the postage, really. I think I got £1.60 off it, and postage was £2, so that wasn't too bad. And I needed the loose powder with the, it's called One, suitable for any skin tones, so I thought I might as well just pick up the palette while I'm on because I really like the colours. So that's it. Sorry, I keep on adding mad little bits in here and there, but there we go. So Alex's home, and we're now going to get the cheesecake out of the fridge and cut it. Aren't we, darling?
That's right.
Dear.
It's been chilling.
Like a villain.
24 hours.
For 24 hours.
Yes.
Right.
Here, with a ritual opening of the fridge, which means Harry's nose goes straight in. Oh!
Oh! Da, 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 da.
There it is. Look.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Yes, it's been slightly scuffed where we tried to get the milk out this morning.
Well, I wasn't going to point that out, but thanks, Alex.
But other than that, it's perfect.
God.
Now then.
What?
Have you stopped filming?
No?
No.
Why?
Which knife are we going to use?
A big one, and then I'm gonna do some injury with it.
Does our knife
That's
really
not very
need
good. That's not a very
protection?
big knife.
It's big enough. Right?
God, Alec, just cut with anything. Underpants, whatever, just cut it.
Are you
Look
going
at the
to
cake.
portion it?
No, I'm just gonna cut a slice out.
Alright, okay.
Right, here we go. Shall I cut it in half?
No, not if you want to do in a slice. Just go to the
Just
radius.
cut it.
To the
Just
centre
cut
of the
it.
circle, like as if you're doing the radius.
Right.
Just if you're doing the radius of a circle. Have you cut right the way through?
I
there?
think so.
I'm not sure if you have. Ooh! Careful now.
That biscuit
Quite
wasn't.
a fair size pen. Go on, but carry on.
I don't think.
Because that's a lot of cheesecake to eat over a couple of days. Now what you'll find is that with cheesecake don't last that long in the fridge. You tend to find that the base goes a bit soggy. The water tends to seep through into the base, and you get a soggy base. So if you want a nice crisp base, you need to eat your cheesecake within a couple of days.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, you're not going to leave it out in the open air because it'll go all soggy. But if you put it in the fridge, it still goes a bit soggy because of the moisture that's in the fridge. It's cool. Here you go. Oh, there, put it on there for added presentation.
Added presentation. It looks like that you just put it on the bench.
That's my cake. Stop eating it.
There it is. Now, this is plain cheesecake, as you can see. We didn't put any kind of toppings on. It's just the cottage cheese.
I thought you explained this yesterday.
And the thing. Now, if you want a little bit of flavour on it, you can use these. These are all kind of good to use, like your ice cream toppings.
Yeah.
This one's strawberry or tea cake.
Strawberry cheesecake.
Yeah. Or you can use chocolate chunk, which is crackling.
Chocolate
Ew.
Yes,
cheesecake.
chocolate. Yeah, you can. Another strawberry. Or even maple syrup.
Maple syrup
Yes,
cheesecake.
maple syrup.
Ew.
Yeah. Or
Watch your
if
bits.
you like, banoffee sauce.
Banoffee cheesecake.
Banoffee, a little bit of sauce on top.
First bite.
Or
Mm.
Raspberry cheesecake.
well, just
That
sauce
sounds
on
right.
the top. It's not raspberry.
We have a lot of sauces in this house.
Or chocolate toffee.
Chocolate toffee cheesecake.
This is Merchant Gourmand Dulce de Leche.
Okay.
Yes. Or if you like
No!
not brown sauce.
Brown sauce cheesecake.
No!
Oh, there's my little thing that was looking fun again. Easy stir fry, sweet and sour. Sweet and sour cheesecake.
No!
No.
So,
Or you can use little things like this. Chocolate sprinkles.
Chocolate sprinkle
they've probably
cheesecake.
been there about 10 years.
They
Yeah.
don't look good. Some look brown and some look half brown.
Yeah, they're not looking good.
They're not looking good.
I think they're right.
Put them in a bit.
Yes, put them in there.
Or
So-
you can use these here things, similar. Little princess treasures, which is little marshmallows. Or little, yeah, they don't look so great.
Can we stop taking all the crap stuff out the cupboard then?
I know.
You could put Nutella on top.
Or you
Oh,
could,
yeah.
Or, as we did the other day,
Oh, marshmallow fluff.
or lemon curd, like what we did yesterday.
Yum. So that is the end of today's vlog.
Oh, Mill.
So, what would you like to say?
Thanks for tuning in, and happy cheesecake making. If you need any hints and tips, just put it in the space bar underneath.
Okay.
We'll answer your questions.
Comments.
Okay.
Okay.
Here we are.
24 hours later, and we're about to get the cheesecake out of the fridge.
But why don't you?
No, you should. Hello, hello, hello.